morning, everybody. My name's Darlene, and I have Parkinson's. Today is Try It Thursday. Welcome to everybody. I have some new subscribers, and I want to say thank you so much for joining us. I'm hoping that I can take care of doing this particular Try It Thursday. I'm going to attempt to make, now it depends on how you look at it, either 2, 3, or 4 ingredients. Oh, I've got to try and stay still so that my microphone doesn't wiggle. And when you have Parkinson's, it's sometimes hard to stay still. I'll do my best. Okay, now if you go with 2 ingredients, it would be 2 cups of self-rising flour and 2 cups of Greek vanilla yogurt. I am going to be going with a couple more ingredients, but I am going to start with those same 2 ingredients here. So this is 2 cups of self-rising flour. Now, if you didn't have self-rising flour, you can make it yourself. You can take, for every cup of flour, you add 1.5 teaspoons of baking powder. So for this recipe, there's 2 cups of flour, so you could put a full tablespoon of baking powder in there, and that would make self-rising. But I've got self-rising. 2 cups of Greek yogurt. This here Greek yogurt, you could use plain if you want, but I like the vanilla. And it comes, it's 3 cups in the carton. Well, it's 750 grams, and that's approximately 3 US cups. So I took a third of it out, and I put that in my refrigerator just for us to eat. And this here is going to go into here. Now, I've never personally made a bagel before, so this will be very interesting. And for some reason, the recipe says use a wooden spoon. So I'm going to do what it says, but I'm not sure why it says it. Now, the additional ingredients that I'm thinking of using, I'm going to have, I've got an egg here, it's beaten up. I am going to brush that on the top of them so that I can egg wash it. And I'm going to sprinkle it with everything bagel seasoning. So if you want to count those as 2 more ingredients, that would be 4 ingredients. But you don't have to put them in. This is going to make the bagels just like this. So now, it says first of all, start with the spoon. And then it says to start to mix with your hands. So we know that my hands don't work very good, so this ought to be very interesting. It says by mixing it with your hands, you'll make it stick together. So we'll see how that goes. Then we're going to make it into little ropes and twist it into a bagel shape. Oh, I'm going to get flour everywhere, I can tell. We have had so much rain. It's terrible, terrible, terrible. So much rain. Oh, for heaven's sakes. You know what? I'm going to have to start wearing an apron because I get everything just filthy. Okay, let's start to get our hands in here. Claudine's doing much better. It's going to take her a long time to heal up, but she is doing much better. She hasn't called me yet today, so I'm not sure how the night went. She was going to try and sleep in her bed last night. She hasn't slept in her bed. She's been sleeping in a recliner, because her bed was too low, she said. But she wasn't very comfortable in the recliner, so I think she was going to try and go into her bed last night, so I'll see how that went. Bill, he was feeling better yesterday, but he's not feeling as well today. But he said he thought yesterday that it was maybe going to go into pneumonia, but he's today not having that same chestiness that he had yesterday. So I really do think he's on the mend, but we'll have to wait and see. Okay, now it says divide into 6. So this is very scientific how I'm dividing this. Okay, 1, 2. 3, 4, oh my goodness, 5, 6. Now, I'm not sure that that's dry enough, but you know, they say that if you don't do it dry enough, or if you do it too dry, that then what's going to happen is they're going to be really not very nice. So you're just going to make sort of it into a bagel shape. So Oh, I'm not sure. You'll notice my leg coming up like this. I'm wearing shorts. When I do anything, my leg comes up like that. Oh, that's not bad. Okay, I'll show you this sheet when I get them on it. I'll just see if I can just lift that up so you can see. I'm putting that on a cookie sheet with some parchment paper, just like that. So let's get these done. Oh, this might not be too bad. I hope they taste good, because wouldn't that be nice to be able to make bagels just that easy? My goodness. I'm not. Oh, I was going to tell you, we have had so much rain, and they've had flood warnings out for areas. I don't get the news here. I choose not to watch the news very often. I can get it on the internet if I want it, but I usually choose to not watch the news. I can get it if I want to, but so I didn't even realize it was so bad, but we knew it was very windy and rainy. And Bill said, I'm going to put a little bit more flour on my hands because this is really sticking. Okay, like this. Okay, so Bill said that he went out to take some pictures because he wanted to send it to his sister. And he said, boy, Darlene, he said, it's really blowing. So, all right. Oh, these are not going to be the pretty bagels like you see in the bagel stores, but I guess pretty doesn't equate to always good. There, it said 6, but those are awful big bagels. Okay, let's see. These are very big bagels, but I don't know that I could make them any smaller with my hands. Okay, let's. What I could do, I could not make them all bagels. I'll make these ones into like bagel sticks. No, I better not. I better stick exactly what they said. It's not fair to read a recipe and then change it. So change it the second time you make it. But you should always make it the first time to see what they intended it to be like. Okay. 2 more. We have to make sure that Bill is very healthy because he has to go do that biopsy before long, and he has to be healthier or they won't do it. So we're not sure when that's going to be, but it's not going to be long. So, all right. Last one. Now, what I'm going to do, I'm going to put you on pause for a moment when I make this one, because I want to go wash my hands before I do the next step. And if I don't put you on pause, you'll just hear me clumping around the kitchen. That's not very good, because I don't know how to edit. I've tried many times, and I'm not having much luck with it. Oh, hang on, that didn't work. All right, try that again. I think I would have put a little bit more flour than what I did the first time, and then it would have been easier, or maybe a little bit of oil on my hands or something. You know, when I watched them make bagels at a stand in New York, it was on television because I wasn't in New York, but they were boiling them first. This didn't call for that, so let's put that there. All right. I am going to put you on pause, go wash my hands, maybe I'll clean up the table a bit, and we'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. All right, I did clean up a little bit. I'm a creature of habit, and I don't like my kitchen being all dirty, and so I tend to clean as I go. All right, so now I've added the extra ingredient. I put an egg here, and I'm going to do an egg wash on this. I just think it'll, make the top a nicer color, and it'll give the spice something to stick to. That's my thinking, but I don't know if it's going to be right or not. I should try it the traditional way probably as well, but it took a lot more effort to do it the traditional way, and you know me, if I can do it a little easier, I will. I have to find the easy way to do most things. All right, now let's just make sure that these are all joined together. Yeah. Okay, now let's get a little bit of bagel spice. Well, they look good raw. Hope they look good cooked too. All right, now it says here 20 minutes at 350, and then I turn the broiler on for 2 minutes, and then I let it cool. So in 25 minutes, by the time I get them in there, 25 minutes, I'll be back, and I hope to be able to say I have a bagel. Okay, we're back. I think the one thing I would say is I would cook it a little bit longer than the 20 minutes before I put the broiler on, but this is what they look like. Let's see if I can hold this. It's still warm, but that's what it looks like. And I cut one open and put some butter on it, and so I'm going to taste it. Now, like I said, I thought that it was still a little bit doughy on the inside, but I want to do it exactly as the recipe said. So I would go 25 minutes and then, but that might be because I made them too big or something. So we'll see what this tastes like. That's not bad. That is not bad at all. I think this is a pass. They're kind of bland, but you know, normally you'd be putting cream cheese on there. I would make those again. I most definitely would make those again, but I'd cook them a little bit longer, but I would make them again. Okay, that's it for Try It Thursday. Hope you all had a good day, and I really look forward to seeing you tomorrow. Bye now.